Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. I'm not afraid of you anymore. It's nearly Christmas, and that means Home Alone is continuously on my mind. Such as, well, if you changed your shorts once in a while, you would have rats growing inside of a man, something like that. Anyway, back to the subject at hand, and today we're talking about the Hornet 750. Yeah, that's right, we haven't really done a Hornet 750 video in a while, have we? Well, we've got a couple coming up, including the 12,000 mile review very soon. I mean, I could cheat and I could do it now, but I'm not going to. Look, we've got 11,904 miles on the clock, and it's just not like me. I don't do that, mate. I don't cheat, bruv. I don't cheat. You know, I want to review this as soon as we get to 12,000 miles, and I want to capture it in all its glory. But today, I don't know, recently you might have seen that I've ridden the Honda Hornet 1000 SP. Thank you very much, Bridge Motorcycles, for the opportunity to ride that motorcycle on a test ride, and it got me thinking, let's do a side-by-side comparison video. Now, I only obviously rode the SP for what? Grand scheme of things, it was about 45 minutes, which is a pretty nice test ride. I could have done it longer. They did actually tell me to take it out as long as I want, but I was a bit wary of the time, and I was a bit nervous about riding the bike. I didn't want to bin it, basically, yeah, you know. But funny enough, I ride this all the fucking time. Look at me, riding it. Yes, riding it now, riding it then, riding it forever. World Wrestling Federation. Right, so this bike, comparatively to the SP, once it's still fresh in me mind. Whoa, hello tractor man, John Deere. Right, so this bike, comparatively, I mean, it's very recently I rode that SP, right, and now you know, jumping back onto, because I've been riding the Grum for ages, trying to get the mileage up. Really, I don't know why I rushed the mileage, but I just wanted to I like to get that braking service mileage done as soon as possible, because it just annoys me. It just annoys me just having it, you know. But anyway, yeah, back to the bike at hand, right? This bike, I mean, comparatively, there's differences, yeah. So for instance, this sounds different. Like the SP sounds very like, you know. Excuse me. Oh, I nearly puked then. Anyway, so the SP sounds like whoop, whoop, and this sounds more like whoop. So it kind of sounds like, so the SP is like SpongeBob SquarePants, yeah, high pitched, happy to be there, likes to flip a burger or two, and this 750 is basically just Patrick. But they're best friends, aren't they? Yeah, let's not forget that. So I mean, comparatively, you've got a lot of manageable torque and mid-range, like guttural power on the 750. It's very midi. It's very like, oh, in the middle. Oh, it's got that middle band of power. Oh, it actually sounds quite nice, I think. And then look at it going uphill. Look, watch it. Very nice. Power-wise, them two are very similar bikes in the sense that they feel powerful. They feel like they can go. They feel like they know they're, you know, they're fast accelerating bikes. Now, obviously, there's a world of difference in power. You know, quite a lot of horses, quite a lot of torque, and it's noticeable when you ride the SP 1000. But interestingly, now that I'm back on this one, they're very similar in the sense that there's like I don't know, like well, I say that there is a big difference. So the SP 1000 at low mph and low speed, so as you can see when you're riding it, look, it's like a bit lurchy. Look, like the fueling's a bit lurchy. It's sort of like a bit rumbly, bit grumbly, bit like, you know, there's a little bit of like not hesitation, it's just a little bit of like, you know, like a bit snatchy, like that. See, But I think that's because it's the twin engine. Twin engines are like that. Now the inline 4 on the SP 1000, oh, she a beaut. But acceleration wise, interestingly, I noticed that they're quite similar in acceleration. You get that, you still get the Hornet 750 is no slouch. It is no slouch. It will go and it will overtake and it's a rocket. You know, obviously the 1000 SP does feel very rocket-like as well. So, I mean, obviously the, you know, spec-wise, paper-wise, the SP would be 750 very easily, you know. But we'll see. Let's have a look at this overtake now. Right. So that was a hard overtake. I did that on purpose to show you that the bike has a lot of power. I even felt the front end come up a bit there, so you know, I wanted to show you that, you know, jam that throttle back and here we go, baby. And we were still 100% within the speed limit there, which was, I'm pretty proud of ourselves there. The Hungry Hornet channel is all about legal road bike manoeuvres, yes, you know. I don't believe, you know, if you want to speed, get your ass on a track, mate, you know. Don't bother wasting people's time and putting people's lives at risk on the road. So yeah, like, you know, another thing I've noticed as well with the SP is, like, when you roll off the throttle, the engine braking is just phenomenal on the SP. Oh my god, it'll cut 10-15 miles per hour off in about a second, mate. So you've got to constantly have your throttle hand throttled, if that's the word. You always got to be choking the chicken with the SP, you know. But this one, you can sort of, or maybe it's just because I'm used to it, you know. Maybe it's just because I'm used to it. Maybe I'm used to this one and I wasn't used to the other one. But obviously this one, you know, in first gear revs high. 755cc engine versus a 1000cc engine. There's a big difference, yeah. In just like, you know, in first gear it revs really low. It was like below 1000, I think it was, at like 20 miles an hour. It's ridiculous. Whereas on this one, you know, we're revving at 2000 miles an hour, 2000 rpm on low revs, on low gears. So every time I try and speak like I know what I'm talking about, I fuck it up. So I'm just going to stop talking. But I talk a load of nonsense, you know, but that's just me. Nonsense Hornet. So yeah, there is similarities between the two, for sure. Big similarities between the two.
Yay, Dad! We knew you could do it!
What a stupid place to stop your HGV. What an idiot. Anyway, the question is, you know, after riding both, do I need the SP 1000? 100% yes I do. Will this 750 Hornet do? No, it fucking won't. But in reality, yes, it will. It will do just fine. It's a lovely bike for lovely riders, and it's a great version of the Hornet. You know, I heard that they do like a 125 Hornet in different markets. I'd love to try that. Is the 750 enough for you, owners out there of a 750, or do you yearn for more power, for more guttural power, for golden wheels if you're getting the SP version, or do you fancy it just being that bit more powerful? Oh, a bit more lovely and tasty. Oh yes. Is that what you want? Is that what you yearn for? Do you yearn for it, do you? Are you gagging for the 1000? I mean, I'd love one personally, and I wouldn't say I'm gagging for it, but it's definitely, I can see why people want it. But I'm very happy with my 750. My 750 does well for me, and I'd highly recommend a 750 Hornet. But a 755, let's not forget, okay? Let's not pretend it's less than, alright? It is definitely more than 750cc, okay? It's a beautiful machine. Beautiful. Okay, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you a fan of the 755cc Hornet? Would you, owners out there of the 750 Hornet, would you prefer the 1000 Hornet? you know, there's not much of a price difference between the two. I believe like the 1000 the non-SP version is like £8,000, and the it's £1,000 more than like the 750, which is ridiculous, really. However, obviously, you know, for me, I had my reasons to get the 750. Like, it's a bit lighter, I could physically maneuver it better, and that's why I wanted it, you know. The 750 versus the 1000. The 1000 felt very planted, but then so did the 750. I've said this before. The 750 is so well balanced. It feels so balanced in its weight, you know. Where the 1000 felt a little bit heavy, top heavy, a tiny weeny bit. This one just is so perfectly balanced. So it's an absolute marvel, like, you know, to put around corners. It doesn't feel, you know, and the 1000 feels quite similar. The SP felt similar, but you know, it's definitely, you know, you like what you like. So to summarize, is the 750 enough, you know, comparatively to the SP? Yes. However, would the SP, does the SP have its place? 100% it does. If you want the best of the best, then go for the SP. If you want the second best, then go for the 1000. If you want third place, little bronze boy over here, and go for the 750. Obviously, it's totally dependent on what you want out of your bike, and you know, if you're a track racer, then you can't want to go for the fastest one, don't you? You know. If you're like me, a bumbler, okay, I didn't say the actual word. If you're like me and you enjoy just riding your bike like a cool dude, and you just enjoy being cool, you're just so fucking cool, and you just, you think, oh, you know what, I'm not a conformist, I don't want the hot thing, you know, I'm happy with my 750c, my puny bike. I'm happy with my puny, tiny, slow 750. But on a serious note, acceleration wise, I saw a very similar pattern of acceleration. You know, they're both very fast accelerating, both got quick off the line, and they both sound, I think, lovely. Obviously, it depends on what you like. Some people like that whoom of the twin, and some people like that hiss of the inline four. I like both, but if I'm honest, I was absolutely blown away by the SP when I rode it. So on that bombshell, I've been the Hungry Hornet, the jealous Hungry Hornet. You have been incredible. Until next time, yak shmaj, chesh, tak. I don't know if I can keep that in. Until next time, I've been the Hungry Hornet. You've been incredible. Until the next time, I'm not afraid of you anymore.